Yu-Gi-Oh! Project Games versus Card Heroes. Enter SLY HEDO.
Project Games and SLY HEDO of Card Heroes. If you wish to see an alternate ending to this duel, head over to Skin 2
It was one hell of an epic clash.
Below.
But I haven't seen it since it came out, so it would be nice to revisit.
Ladies and gents, welcome back to
This thing was one of those things to be like, it's probably never going to come out. I mean, it's been so long. Are we ever going to see Card Heroes versus Project Games? It was hyped for so many years, just like, but what if, though? And then it releases, like, yo! Dreams do come true! Also, I like how they used actual field footage, you know, of, like, an audience. Probably from, like, a local football or baseball game, but still.
Shut up.
This is gonna be awesome. I can't believe I've made it this far in my first.
SLY HEDO's the main character of Card Heroes. He's going through his own reboot at the time, which hopefully will come out this year. I know he's got his own life and real life stuff to go through. I ain't like being like, do it now, but still like, where is it? I'll take your time.
And next you'll tell me that he's got a power level of over 9,000?
Actually, I was gonna say that, but
I hope you're ready, because it's time to get your game on.
It is funny seeing Tom for all the years and then just seeing how he looks now. It's like, yeah, he is just a bigger Tom. You know, some people go through a lot of changes, but some people stay generally the same.
Dangerous machine type 6 spell card. With it, a number between 1 and 6 is chosen during each of my main phases. Then either of us have to activate the corresponding effect depending on the roll. So, let's go!
One thing's for certain is that SLY goes above and beyond with the modern effects. Stop!
I have to discard a card from my hand to the graveyard. So I'll send Visor Swift Blader.
Wow, some cards I haven't even heard of.
Yeah.
Be interesting.
Visor Knights, his new deck. There's a dangerous machine that works in the main phase instead of the standby phase. Meh, minor change.
Your move.
Alright, my turn. And first off, I summon a fighter.
Also, we don't know if this is the original Tom going through this or the reboot Tom, but either way, or its own universe, but it doesn't really matter.
1,600 defense points. Once per turn, he can't be destroyed by battle or card effect.
I like the closer of the Abe attacking though.
Phase 2 will activate the continuous spell card Burn the Mighty. With this continuous spell card, all your monsters lose 100 attack for every star in their level.
With a spell like that, I'm going to have to play more cautiously.
I set one card
Or activate MST.
Your go.
You don't need caution when you have back row removal.
Type 6.
Come on, Lady Luck. 3.
It's 3, meaning I get to draw a card.
You sure are taking a risk for what's essentially an effect roulette.
But with
Yeah,
the big
we discarded last turn and drew this turn. That's pretty
I'll
fair.
summon out Visor Range in attack mode.
Considering I pull stunts like this all the time, I assume you have a plan for your monsters?
Exactly.
Link the
I'll
Circuit.
discard one card from my hand. to
Rising
activate the
Energy.
Rising Energy trap card. And with it, my monster gains 1,500 attack points.
Dang, it's quite the beater.
Now go, Ranj. Destroy his ape fighter!
Ow. And thus the true ending of Planet of the Apes.
Not bad at all.
They got all beaten up by superheroes. I bet you didn't see that coming now, did you?
I get to draw a card. And now it's
Still a better ending than the actual sequel to Planet of the Apes.
Exactly. I'll combine my two monsters to make Visor Knight Drill Bit.
Synchro Focus hero
With that,
deck.
I'll end my
Nice.
turn.
Coolio.
Something different from the Fusion Brigade.
I
Or
draw.
Blink Brigade in some cases, but mostly Fusion.
First off, I special summon Cyber Dragon. Then,
Hello.
I bring out Blackwing Steam the Cloak. Since Blackwing Steam the Cloak's a tuner monster, I can tune my monsters together. Blazing Swordsman of Red, come forth! I synchro summon Crimson Blader! Now, with
Hello, the
Blackwing
hero to you and me.
Cloak's special ability, a steam token appears on my field in defense mode. Now Crimson Blader strikes down his bit-sized monster, Burning Blade!
Cut down to pieces. Nice.
That wasn't a bad play on his part, but since my monster was in defense mode, I'll take no damage. But thanks to its special
But now you're
ability,
locked at level 5
I'll
monsters.
Come back to my side of the field.
Are we having technical difficulties? That monster's effect should... Oh?
What? My monster didn't come back!
Due to Crimson Blader's special ability, when it destroys a monster in battle, you're unable to summon any level 5 or higher monsters.
Errors have been made.
My strongest plays.
That's the plan.
Tom's monster is preventing Sly's card from returning. That's a
Sly's new hair here from in the reboot. It's grown on me a bit of time. It takes some getting used to, of course, when used to the all-white hair, but I do like how it looks more anime-inspired.
Gladly. Draw! And now my dangerous machine type 6 activates.
Where will the slot machine land this time?
7. How?
5, meaning you have to discard a card.
What the discard?
I thought 5 was blow something up.
I'll discard this one.
And I guess there were a couple more changes to the dangerous machine.
Take down your monster
Or just an oops.
with my Sasuke Samurai number 4. When he
Oh,
battles
great. You have your own gamble
he
cards.
creates a shadow clone of himself. Then you have to choose which is the real monster. If you choose right,
He's got his own
that'll
versions of
happen
cards.
normally.
Okay.
If you choose wrong, my shadow clone distracts your monster long enough for the real monster to destroy your card. Now guess.
One will tell the truth, the other a
I
lie.
don't think I want to choose just yet.
Oh.
I activate the trap card Raigeki Break.
Ooh.
Now
I'll force you.
to destroy your dangerous machine type 6.
Why not destroy my samurai?
Because now I've set the pieces in place to stop your attack right in its tracks.
What, you get rid of Necrogardna?
No cards in my hand while you declare an attack.
Tasuke
I can
Knight.
summon my Tasuke Knight from the graveyard to end the battle phase.
No gambling! Ooh, nice.
He stopped my attack, destroyed my machine, and summoned a monster onto his side of the field all in one play.
I'm no scrub.
But you'll still have to deal with my shadow clone technique next turn.
Certainly got a tricky set of monsters to compete with.
Hey, the tougher it is, the more I savor the victory.
I draw. I activate the spell card Pot of Greed. So now I get to draw 2 more cards. I follow that up with Monster Reborn. So now I can revive a monster from either one of our graveyards.
Which card are you gonna pick?
Appear! Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Raigeki Break.
That card's extremely rare. He must have discarded it.
But also less rare than you think.
And now, time to show off a summoning method I'm quite fond of. I now use Crimson Blader and Blue Eyes White Dragon to construct the overlay network.
Felgrand time?
I summon the knight with the sword infused with the soul of a dragon.
I do like how in this case it looks like, since he's using a warrior and a dragon, it's sort of like they're fusing together.
Some power plays for sure.
Nice art of it.
I now activate my
All these drawings are
ability.
stupendous.
By attaching one overlay unit, I can
Sly is
summon
legit a
Sasuke
very good
Samurai
artist.
and stop its shadow clone technique until the end of the turn.
I see. Before you would have had to take the gamble with my samurai, but now you've nullified.
Like, I imagine
effects.
Tom also helped with some of the drawings, considering he's a bit of one himself, but either way,
Master Sasuke.
regardless of who drew what, it's still fantastic art. Credit to
That it does.
where it's
Now,
due.
time for some more X summoning. I overlay my Sasuke Knight and my Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke. I X summon the ruler of the round
Classic.
table, Comics Hero King Arthur.
What card did he say?
On guard!
A hero exceed monster.
And true to the actual anime, we got a Peanuts gallery. Bringing a chip every 5 seconds.
Now my knight. Strike down his
Oh well,
Japanese
you wouldn't want to be lost on what just happened 5 seconds ago. Some things need explaining.
While it was nice seeing some new cards, I think it's about time I ended this. Now Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand. Attack! Dragon Soul Slash!
You're wrong, Tom. I hold in my hand the card that can keep me in this duel. I'll discard Extra Tick, and with its special ability, it negates 1 attack. Then, if that attack just so happens to be from a monster from the extra deck, I gain 2,000 life points as well. This duel's far from over.
Nice Kuribo of your
I
own.
wasn't expecting that.
Oh, come on, Tom. You should know just as much as anyone that when going up against someone who's known to be powerful, you should never doubt their skills.
Yeah, but it's Sly Hedo,
Me being surprised that a used a card I've never even heard of counts as doubting their skills.
right?
With no more cards to play, the turn comes back to me, and I'll activate the early present spell card. With this, I search for 1 card with gift in its name and add it to my hand. Then, I send the top card of my deck to the graveyard. The card I'm going to add is my Omnistar's Gift. And with this card, I'm able to fusion or synchro a Visor Knight by using the proper fusion or synchro material from my graveyard and field to summon it.
Visor Knight fusions and synchros? That's an interesting detail.
Yeah, quite a variety,
My
eh?
deck has all sorts of interesting summoning mechanics. For example, Balmos and Ranj just so happen to also be fusion material. Fusion material to make one of my strongest fusions, Visonite Ovadark.
Why, hello.
Is it just me, or does this guy's deck seem like synchro heroes?
I can see how one would draw the comparison.
I'll flip my face down.
But hey,
beat backlash.
I mean, synchro heroes are a pretty fun thing to do too, so variety.
So I'll destroy your burden of the mighty.
What?
Goodbye! No more debuff.
Tough, I'll give you that. But I really do hope you have a plan to take out 2 stronger monsters.
I do actually, and it's all thanks to you.
Me?
Once per turn, Visonite Ovadark can banish 1 Visonite in my graveyard and increase his attack points by 400. So I'll
you didn't need to do
the
that.
bit that you sent to the graveyard to make his attack points 3,000.
I don't think so. You see, my Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand can activate its special ability during either player's turn, which means I can detach an overlay unit to negate your monster's effect.
No effects for you. Back to 2600.
Good. Now I don't have to worry
Good.
about your Felgrand special ability later on.
Fair enough.
Now Ovadark, destroy his comics hero King Arthur.
That's easier said than done. Ability activate. Hello.
Survive?
My monster has a special ability. You see, when it would be destroyed by
If you think about it, King Arthur's kind of like a boss in a video game. You need to hit me 3 times before I die.
My monster gains 500 attack points.
More or less.
Finally, you're sticking with 500 points of damage.
I get it. You wanted me to attack.
Wait, that was what I was planning? I mean,
Yes, all according to play.
planning.
I've had those moments.
Fine, it's your move. But thanks to Omnistar's gift, I have to discard all the cards remaining in my hand during the turn I used it.
Dang.
Alright, my turn. And
It's a
I
high
start with my
risk.
top runner. And since it's a tuner monster, I can tune it with my Steam token to synchro summon.
Time for level 5.
I can feel it.
Scarred Warrior.
Let's go. Behold, the soldier that has fought countless battles. I synchro summon Scarred Warrior!
It just made sense.
I gotta say, I'm pretty intrigued to see how you intend to get out of this one. Now, my Dragon Knight Felgrand.
This is an awesome shot.
Overdark. Dragon Soul Slash!
By banishing the
How about
Visor Knight
the-
Spook Blader I sent to the graveyard on my first turn, I can negate an attack involving a Visor Knight.
I guess she's taking one for the team. But now it's my Commissary King Arthur's turn. Excalibur Slash!
Got anything for this? Nope.
Looks like Todd takes the lead.
Darn it.
Again.
I was hoping you'd attack with them in a different order.
And now since you're wide open, Scarred Warrior, attack him directly! With no more cards to play, I end my turn.
Alright. Let's see if I can top deck an answer. Draw!
One card.
Bad answer.
Bring the game back and slice.
A bad answer is technically an answer.
Activate the Roll of Fate spell card. Now, a dice
This is a good
The
answer.
number between 1 and 6 is chosen. Then I draw that many cards and banish that many from the top of my deck.
How'd you roll a 0 on a dice? 6. Go figure, Lady Luck.
Dumb luck.
You're the king of dumb luck. You're in no position to complain.
This is exactly what I need to catch up in this duel.
I wouldn't consider Tom much of a luck-based duelist, but he does get the cards he needs when he needs it. Quite a bit.
The battlefield is rewound 1 turn, and all the monsters that were on my main phase during the end of it are summoned back.
I found out there was a card similar to this in the manga when
I think I smell a comeback.
Yugi versus
That it is.
Bakura.
And I'll continue by
What's that? You got rid of my deck for fear all my
players?
plans? I'll just hit the rewind button.
These monsters from my hand to the graveyard.
It's like, what?
Summon out Visor Knight, Lord Xenex to my side of the
It's the
field.
fix for the problem, though.
Now
Crap.
I'll summon out the Visor Knight Stray Warrior from my hand.
Hello.
With her effect, I can special summon 1 level 5 or lower Visor Knight from my graveyard, but its attack and defense become 0. So I'll bring back the Visor Knight Yagamashi I sent as ritual material. I'll combine them both to construct
You don't seriously
an
mean
overlay
ritual
network.
involved.
I'll exceed summon Visor Knight Quick Bomber in defense mode.
Hi.
Dude must have a short fuse.
Oh,
And with
shush.
his effect, I can detach 2 material to send 1 monster on your side of the field to the graveyard. Then I draw a card. If the card I draw happens to be a monster, I take 300 points of damage. But if the card I draw happens to be a spell or trap, you take 300 points instead. So I'll target.
High risk, high reward.
And because it's being sent, his effect won't activate.
It's a good out. It's a good solution to the problem.
One of my monsters just got a one-way ticket straight to the graveyard.
To the Doom Dimension with you. A trap.
Because it's a trap card, you take 300 points of damage.
Ouchie ouch. Extra damage is extra damage.
Now, Obadark! Attack his Scarred Warrior!
My Scarred Warrior can also survive in battle once per turn.
It's a good thing my monster can't be destroyed in battle once per turn.
Scars heal. No, they don't. Wounds heal. Alright, what do scars do? They fade, I guess? I don't care what scars do.
Like that, Sly's back in the duel.
That extra survival kept him in the duel just a little bit longer. Good job.
Wow, this certainly
He's
has
really
been
getting serious now.
cool. But rest assured, I'm not down for the count yet.
All right.
Tom is a lot of
I'm
things.
at
A quitter isn't
three
one of them.
monsters staring me down, and with no cards in my hand, along with the Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand being the only thing standing in Sly's way at striking out my life points. I need
What
to draw
if
something
Joey,
to help me
but
out
old
fast.
man in knight's
Let's see if
armor?
have to
I don't know, I
put
just
it
see
in my
that
deck,
hair
but
just
this
reminded me
draw
of
is
Joey's
unreal.
haircut.
But I have to do it in order to stay in this duel.
I draw.
No way! It actually worked.
You are the king of Dunlop.
Where are the
Now,
cards?
I
Guide
don't
me.
care. I just need to stay in the duel.
I set a monster face down. And now I attack your quick bomber with my Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand.
Big monster is sometimes enough.
With no more cards in my hand, my turn's done.
I'll activate Obadark's special ability, banishing the quick bomber
Gaining
in my
more
graveyard
power
to
again.
increase his attack power by 400. Now, Obadark, destroy his Dragon Knight Felgrand.
Can't save it
My
twice.
fought horribly until the bitter end.
That's true, but this duel ends here. Now, Lord Xenex, attack his face down.
Something about me. When I say things, I tend to mean them. Such as how I'll remain in this duel. Go! Cybertron!
Ooh,
I've heard of that card.
Due to its
perfect.
special
I
ability,
thought it was gonna
all
be the
monsters
duck
on the
dummy
field are
dodger
destroyed.
thingamafudger.
Then, we each get to look at the top 5 cards of our deck.
Ducker mobile
Special
cannon.
summoning any level 4 or lower monsters among them in face-up attack position or face-down defense position. And the remaining cards are added to our hands. Since you're the one who triggered this effect, you get to go first.
Lucky me. 3 monsters.
Not bad, Tom. Your Cyberjar may have destroyed my field of monsters, but I've got a new one set up and ready to go. Because 3 of the cards I drew off its effects were level 4
Gilgarth, Great Phantom Thief, Wizard.
In defense mode, I'll
Interesting
summon
choice of
Gilgarth,
monsters,
Wizard, and
considering
Great
some of
Phantom.
them are
And in attack, I'll summon
archetype
out
focused,
Gilgarth.
but
This duel just keeps
I mean, one's a beat stick and the other one might be like character reasons. You know, it's, I like these cards.
1. Dunkel Mobile Cannon and face-down
Here's what I was
defense.
How
expecting.
unfortunate for you. Go, Gilgarth!
He'll probably be explaining Card Heroes Crimson or something.
Now, time for some more
Or just be like,
flip
I like the cards. The
Dunkel
end.
Mobile Cannon is flipped face up. I get to retrieve a level 4 monster from my graveyard and add it to my hand. So I choose my 8th fighter.
Which could change the effects of like the
Monster
Great
kicked me
Phantom
up
Thief
trouble
thing,
last
maybe
time.
make it in archetype.
But I've got my own way out. I'll tribute my Delvic Wizard to summon out Visor Knight Max Blader in attack mode. When tribute summoned, he gains 300 attack points. I'll
Riveting.
set 2 cards face down and in my turn.
Alright, I draw. And I activate the spell card, Pot of Avarice. With this card's effect, I can shuffle 5 cards from my graveyard into my deck in order to draw 2 cards. I say, Cyber Dragon, Cyber Jar, Pot of Greed, and Burn the Mighty into my main deck, and Crimson Blade into my extra deck. Now I
Bro, I got to
draw.
put spell cards back too? That's awesome.
Sweet. I now special summon
What a
Cyber
pot of
Dragon.
avarice, but even
Your
better.
Cyber Dragon's back, huh?
And something
Well, then
Jar
it's
of
a good
Avarice
thing
can
I
do, we
summoned
only have to
Max
draw 1
Blader.
card and it's a
Since
trap.
I control 2 more monsters than I do, I can put the summon the Fiend Mega Cyber to the field. Then I activate the spell card Star Changer in order to level up my Cyber Dragon into a level 6 monster.
Now we're gonna get a rank
Level
6,
6
baby.
monsters, I can construct overlay network.
Gauntlet Launcher?
Gauntlet Launcher!
Yep. Gauntlet Launcher still ain't too bad of an Xyz monster. Yeah, it targets, but still. Detach, destroy a card, that's not bad at all.
I'm not done. For now,
Plus the
Gauntlet
stats are
Summon
pretty
Fiend
decent.
Bullshit. And with its special ability, I get to bring out another level 4 monster. Such monster being my Armored Beast. I activate my Armored Beast special
Classics.
ability. So now I can target one monster you control, and it loses half of its attack points until the end of the turn. Now, Armored Beast, give us Blair the need for Sting Cream.
No, it won't be that easy for you.
Sonodokana.
Yes, my monster's attack may be halved due to your effect, but by banishing the Enter the King spell card in my graveyard, I'm able to increase his power by 500.
Not bad. The ritual card comes back in a bad way.
Overlay Network, where there's darkness, there's light. Where there's light,
Utopia time.
Sea Summon, number 39, Utopia!
Good summon chant for it, too. Original, but feels like something that would be in the anime. I like it. That's a good shot.
I'm certainly on a roll today. Anywho, I activate Gun Launcher's special ability. With it, I can attach one overlay unit to destroy one monster on the field. But, since there's no restrictions on how often I can use the special ability, I'll detach two to destroy Gilgar from the Great Phantom Thief.
Like I said, not a bad card at all.
And now it's time for me to wrap up this duel. Go, Utopia! Attack is Max Blader! Rising Sun Slash!
Have everything go
It's
wrong.
not over just yet, Tom. I've got a face-down trap card that'll keep me in it. Breakthrough Rush. And with it, we both draw and reveal the top card of our decks. Then, if they're the same type, meaning monsters, spell, or trap, your battling monster's attack points are increased by double till the end of the battle. But if they're different, then my monster's attack points are double till the end of the turn. So let's go. Now we draw and reveal
All comes down to
a
this.
monster. What did you get?
Draw!
Thanks, bud.
Because you drew a spell card and I drew a monster, your monster's attack points stay the same, but mine are double, making it 3,500.
Except you also gave me a way to vanquish your monster. I know I could use my spell card, Eagle Boost. So now Utopia gains 1,000 additional attack points.
So they clash and break each other.
A kamikaze. Interesting.
Aces
Now,
break
it's wide
aces.
open. Gauntlet Launcher and this. Rocket Fist!
My Delphic wizard won't allow that. By banishing him from my graveyard, I can negate one more attack.
Guess it has to be direct ones.
You stifled my
First you know
attempt
about
to
Ego
save yourself
Boost.
for one more turn. During my second main phase, I activate the spell card Pot of Greed.
Hey, yay.
Now I get to draw two more cards. And I'll set the cards I just drew face down, ending my turn.
I thought that was the card that changed the outcome of the duel, but I guess that's a card coming later. Did seem a little early.
Card Water of Life. And with it, I can revive Visor Knight Lord Xenex from my graveyard.
Oh, great.
And now I'll summon out my 8th monster, Visor Knight Shining Warrior, the heir to the Visor Knight throne.
I can see a bit of a resemblance towards you.
This doesn't look good.
Along with that, I'll use Lord Xenex's special ability. Once per turn. during
Reminds
my
me of how
turn,
Udius's
I can
favorite
banish
monster
a Visor Knight
is
from my
the
graveyard.
1600.
This attack of one monster
It,
you control by that amount.
I forget its
Because
name,
Obadark has
but he likes it so much because it
2,600
reminds him
attack
of
points. I'll reduce
him.
your gauntlet launchers by the same amount, meaning that his attack points become 0.
Transcendent Rhynek, that was it.
Now, my
It's not a
Visor Knight
2500
Lord
monster,
Xenex.
but it's neat.
I activate both my face down cards. Damage Diet and Poison the Old Man. With Damage Diet, all battle damage I take this turn is cut in half. With Poison the Old Man, I gain 1,200 life points.
Just enough to stay in the game.
And now, you don't have the firepower to finish me off.
Actually, Tom, it's thanks to a spell card that you used last turn that I'm able to finish this duel.
Ego boost.
You see, I'll activate the face-down trap that I set, Gift of the Robber.
Huh?
And with Gift of the Robber's special ability, I'm able to take one spell or trap card effect from your graveyard and activate it on my side of the field. So I'll take your Ego Boost
Aw,
and increase
man.
Shining Warrior's attack points to power up my Visor Knight Shining Warrior to 2,800 attack points. And with that, you'll take 1,300 points of damage.
A 14, but who's counting?
Visor Knight Shining
It's enough to win the
Warrior.
duel either way.
Shining victory! You really deserve to be a top player. I hope to one day go against you again. Shoot, maybe we can even team up sometime.
I think the trap card was the one that
I may
changed
have
the outcome
lost.
because I believe it was a trap,
That
but
was
still.
one of the best duels I've ever had. Thank you.
Incredible!
Interesting how in the Tom version Sly wins, but the Sly version Tom wins.
Randomized Duelist League!
But hey, that's also kind of respectable in the fact that in their own versions they give the other guy the
Watch
boost.
out for both these
Because that trap card where they both draw, yeah, that's supposed to...
SLY HEDO.
Tom just draws a monster and wins. I think it was Obelisk or something. I think that was a bit of stock footage, but whatever. Works with what you got.
Wake-up call I needed. Up till now, I've been holding my own against my opponents. But he was one of the strongest I've ever dueled. If I'm going to find you, the person I've been looking for, I'm going to need to be ready for anything. So, I guess it's back to the grindstone for me. It's been 5 long years since you left Team Card Heroes to go on some secret mission. And even though the team split up since then, we all are eager to see your return, safe and sound. I can feel it. I know in my heart I'm getting closer to finding you. So hang on. I haven't given up my search yet after all.
RJ.
If you're out there, just stay safe. I'm on my way. My leader. My teacher. My friend. I will find you. Rain, Dolzer, Kotonoha. So, there's only one real question left for me to ask now, I guess. At that,
Who's ready to duel?
who do I have to take on next?
Anything else? Probably credits or something like that. Well, then there's only 8 seconds. But actually, you know what? This is probably where they have the pop be like, click on the next video or something like Tribe or Card Heroes Crimson or watch Season 0 of Card Heroes or something like that. But yeah, that was a crossover that still holds up all this time later. It's just nice to see those two go head to head. Again, it was one of those where it was hyped for so long, and that's, you know, after a while, you're just going to be like, it's not coming out, is it? And then it comes out, and it's like, oh shit, this is great! And there's technically 2 versions, and like I said, Tom wins one, SLY wins one. Again, in their own respective versions, they give the other guy the win, which is just respectable. You'd think, you know, in their own version, you'd be like, no, they win. It's like, no, the other guy wins. Okay, not bad at all. Just a little moment of respect between people. Plus, I imagine they are friendly IRL. I don't know if they're like friends, really, but I mean, they work together in this sort of project, so they have to at least like each other to a degree, right? Either way, yeah, a good duel that goes back and forth and is one where just, even knowing the outcome, it's just like, I couldn't remember which one's like, okay, is this the one where Tom wins, the one where SLY wins? We'll find out when we get to that trap card, that's for sure. Yeah, because again, I think at the end when SLY activates the trap card, Tom just gets a monster and wins. There's no, like, longer version. It's the end. Oh, well. It just needs, there's 2 versions with 2 different endings, so that's pretty cool. And, yeah, I like that detail. It's neat. And it's actually a really good duel that holds it, that it probably goes around the same caliber as Versus Prez. Versus Prez will always have the nostalgia behind it, and even if there are some questionable parts to it, but it's always going to be like, the good old days sort of thing, which can never be taken away from it. But the SLY one is still a solid duel, and, you know, you could argue which one's better. I mean, the rematch between Prez, it's probably not as hype as the original fight, but the original fight has its own problems, but just also the fact it's just like, hey, it's awesome just to see these guys fight. But with the SLY one, it's also nice just to see these guys fight. Nothing takes away from that. And it sets up for Card Heroes Crimson, which will hopefully come out later this year. You can only hope. Maybe we'll do a Card Heroes rewatch this year, try to build hype for something. Again, we're not going to try to push SLY to like, do it now. We can still be like, hey, I'm still looking forward to this when it comes out. Take your time, but still, please do it in my lifetime, if you know what I mean, you know? But we can only hope, right? You can only force so much. Plus, with all the effects and the hard work that SLY is clearly putting into this sort of project, yeah, it's going to be, it's going to look pretty dang good. But yeah, that's the end of the original timeline for sure this time, I'm pretty sure anyway. And the end of and next week we'll be entering the reboot to see what will happen with Tom. Or maybe this is part of the reboot timeline. I think it's the original timeline, but I also can't prove for certain. But either way, or it's its own timeline. So probably just best not to think too hard about it. It's just enjoy the fun duel between 2 awesome characters in a tournament match. And that's all you really gotta do. It's just fun, and that's enough sometimes. No big plot thing or anything like that. Just enjoy the nice fight, and again, that's enough sometimes. But yeah, awesome duel between 2 awesome creators. So I guess I'll just end it here. So I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to check out Mario and SLY's channel. Link to the channel is in the description below. I hope to see all of you in the future. Until then, we're gonna start Tom's look into the reboots. English good. Until next time, later.